Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Advanced Paralegal Certificate Course informational webinar from CLS by BARBRI. We'll get started here in just a moment to allow enough time for everybody to join us. All right. Our webinar today will start with a presentation from Stephanie Elio, Vice President of Business Development at CLS by BARBRI. Following that, we'll take about 10 minutes to answer your questions live. So please be sure to submit your questions in the Q&A, and either one of our enrollment counselors will answer you directly or will address it live during the Q&A at the end. If we do not get to your question, don't worry. We'll give you all of our contact information for you to reach out to us after the webinar. With that, I'm going to pass it over to Stephanie, who will get our presentation started today. Take it away, Stephanie.
Thanks, Deja, and welcome to all of you. We really appreciate you joining us today to learn about the Advanced Paralegal Certificate Course with CLS. So quick introduction, the agenda today will be as follows: a quick introduction about CLS, who we are, how our online learning systems work, course overview, what topics you can take in this program, how the certificate and the digital badges work, what kind of careers lend to the skills that you can pick up in these programs, the enrollment process, and then some of your questions and answers. And we'll throw some extra stuff in there just to make sure that you are in a position to make a well-educated decision. Let's go ahead and dig right in. CLS by BARBRI is one of the leading continuing legal education companies in the world. We are part of BARBRI Global, and we are formally known as the Center for Legal Studies, which was actually founded back in 1980. So we are in our 43rd year of training paralegals. That is what we specialize in here at CLS, and that is all we do, is train legal support staff. Why take our courses? We maintain affordable course fees. We try to make sure that our course delivery is flexible and really works with today's busy students. We work with very reputable and top-notch accredited college and universities all over the country that vet our curriculum on an annual basis and work in partnership with us to bring you the best training that we can. Our instructors are all experienced professional leaders in their field. They are all still working. Not only do they have teaching experience, but the practical experience and current as well. So it's nice to be able to learn from someone who knows what they're talking about and has not lost touch with what is needed in today's job setting. In the advanced program, there are 16 different topics offered within that individual program, and we're going to dig into those. CLS also offers many other courses. Those of you that are joining us today may have already or currently be taking our paralegal certificate course. That is the foundational program that enables students to build their basic skill set to work as a paralegal. The program we're talking about today is Advanced Paralegal, and that does have a prerequisite that you have completed that foundational training. Whether you took ours, are currently taking it, or took someone else's, we want to make sure you're going to be successful in what you do. That's why if you're going to earn that whole certificate, you should have that prereq in place. And we can discuss that again in a moment. Every course that we have, all the skills that we teach and train for are designed and updated continuously to remain on pace with the current industry. Many people that join our advanced program have already taken a CLS course before, Many, as I mentioned, the paralegal, the prereq to this. But in the advanced program, you can also just take one topic at a time. So we do get people who are new to CLS. What I want to let you know about our online learning support is this is a asynchronous virtual classroom. Basically, what that means is that it's going to have a specific start date and end date, but while you are in session in your course, you will have 24/7 access to the system, and you're never required to be logged on at any particular time of day. So for instance, our online calendar is divvied out into 6 7-week sessions per year. Every topic that we're going to talk about is available every single session. You can take them in any order. There's no waiting for, 6 months or a year for a class that you want to come about. They're all available 6 times per year. And when you're in session, like I said, you can get in there 24/7. But what happens is the instructor is going to post what your written and reading assignments are for the week, typically on Monday mornings, and your deadlines will be Sunday evening. So when you log in to get that information, find out what your reading assignments are, what your quiz may be, or bulletin board assignment. It doesn't matter, whatever works with your schedule, as long as you turn in whatever's due by the weekly deadline. You move through that course in 7 weeks, and you can either move on to additional topics or earn your badge and go ahead and start applying those skills ASAP. In addition to the entire online support system that you have within that system, CLS does provide administrative and technical support for all students. Within this program, there are instructor and peer interactions that you have tools to connect with both. Every course that we teach in the standard traditional online format is an instructor-led course, and we do cap our classes out. So rather than have you be one person in a class of 400, we intentionally cap our classes out at about 35 to 40 students each per instructor. That enables a much lower student teacher ratio, and you can have greater connection with them. You will connect with your instructor and classmates through the discussion forums and built-in email tools. That the forums are actually a required participatory element of your grade on a weekly basis. So how that works is the instructor will post a topic for discussion at the beginning of the week. It is part of your grade to go in, read that, respond to it. And once you do respond, you can actually read your classmates' responses as well. Some of those turn into pretty dynamic conversations. So for minimal participation, you need to post in that forum at least once. But there are students that gain so much more by going back after they posted their obligatory post and are able to really get some great conversations going with other classmates. These weekly assignments, whether it's a reading assignment, a test, a quiz, a forum post, whatever that may be, they're all designed to keep you on track. That's why there are weekly deadlines. This is each one of the topics in this program is a 7-week class that goes by pretty quickly. But again, that 24/7 accessibility enables very busy adults to be able to learn while they're living. And if you are interested in hearing any comments from students that have gone before you and are sitting right where you are now, there are a ton of testimonials. They're on our website. They're on some of our social media pages. You can certainly check those out. We even have a testimonial video that's got 2 students who have taken not only the paralegal, but the advanced as well. And if you're interested in watching that video, one of our enrollment counselors would be happy to send you a link to it. You can contact them Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. And we'll have our phone number at the end of this presentation if you don't already have it. So why would you want to advance your education? If you've ever seen any of our presentations before or info sessions, you've heard me say the more skills you have, the more valuable you are. And that is oh so true. When you are in an employee position and you're looking for a promotion or you're looking for a career change, an employer is looking for someone who's got skills that they can hit the ground running. And the more of those you have, the better positioned you are for that role. All CLS training is practical, applicable, skill-based training. It's not about memorizing a bunch of stuff to pass a test. It's about understanding the learning objectives, getting the key points, developing a stronger relevant vocabulary, and being able to apply those skills. So you need to understand them. Comprehending the objectives is much more important than memorizing them. Advanced education is going to help you stand out. It's going to increase your earning potential. And when you can specialize in specific areas of the law, you're even more transferable within the industry. And someone who truly cares about their career is going to be dedicated to developing professionally. You want to grow in your career, and that means continuing to learn, always adding, going the next step. Within this program, the advanced program, it is comprised of 16 specialty topics of law. Every single one of these topics that you see before you is an individual 7-week online training course. In order to earn a full advanced certificate, you'd actually need to complete 6 of these. And we do allow students to take them 1, 2, or 3 at a time in a single 7-week session. So if you really wanted to do a fast track to complete an advanced certificate, you could do 3 plus 3 in 14 weeks, 3 in each 7-week session. But we also allow students to take it slow. You could take them 1, 2, or 3 at a time, skip around a little, take a break, do 2, take a break, do 1, do 3, whatever you want. The clock starts ticking at when you take the first one, and that clock will tick for 12 months. That's if your end goal is to earn the Advanced Paralegal Certificate. Again, you need to take 6 to do that. Many students these days just want to take 1 or 2, and all of these are available. Immigration law, victim advocacy, water law, constitutional law, bankruptcy. You can pull up an individual syllabus for each one of these on our website at legalstudies.com. If you actually go to the courses tab, click on Advanced Paralegal, open up the syllabus for Advanced Paralegal Certificate Course. And when you do that, there's going to be a list of all 16 topics. They are hyperlinked, and you can click on into the individual syllabus for each one of these. All of our syllabi for every course we offer is a pretty comprehensive layout. It's going to list all the learning objectives for you. It will tell you what books you need. Grading policies are in there, withdrawal policies, reading charts, everything you need to know to make a wise decision if this is what you want to be learning. So we're going to do a little recap here. I did mention that in order to take the advanced program, there is a prerequisite. Now, meeting that prerequisite, there's no one size that fits all. Majority of our students will have taken ours because our paralegal certificate course is nationally recognized. We've been training with that program for 43 years. Employers are very respectful of the graduates that come out, knowing that they're prepared to work. But if you got trained somewhere else, you may have earned a paralegal certificate somewhere else. You may be a foreign trained attorney or have legal education from somewhere else, and you want to have that prereq waived. Easy enough. Just contact one of our enrollment counselors, let them know what your background experience is or education, and they can let you know if the prereq can be waived. It's not there to be punitive. It's there to ensure you're going to be successful. We want students to be learning at the appropriate level and walk away with skills that they can use. The object is never to put you in a course that is beyond your capability, but where you need to be at the right time. So if that prerequisite is something that you're not sure if you meet or not, just contact the enrollment counselors. They'll talk it through with you. Then again, to recap, as far as the 16 topics go, you can take them 1, 2, or 3 at a time. Students should expect to spend about 8 to 12 hours per week on coursework. I do have a gauge that if you have taken our courses before and you understand the rigor of a CLS course, then the best gauge to know how many topics you should take in a single term would look something like this. If you took our programs and you were doing really well, managing your own personal schedule, managed to get 90% above in all your assignments, and you were not under much stress at all, you can handle 3, no problem. If you took our paralegal course and you were scoring somewhere closer to 80 to 90 and life was getting kind of stressful, knock it back to 2, at least for the first run. And if you were struggling to make grade and you had to retake assignments and the stress was getting to you and you were pulling your hair out, and now you're at this part because you passed and you've got the determination to do it, I suggest you start slow, take them one at a time. You can always escalate. And on the second term, take a couple more. Each one of these is offered 7 weeks online in our standard online calendar, and every topic's available every session. You may take them ad hoc based on interest, but you won't earn that advanced certificate. What you would earn for individual topics is a digital badge. The only way to earn the advanced certificate is to complete 6. All of our course grading policies follow into this program, just as any other CLS course, and that is a minimum 70% or better passing score on every assignment. There is no cumulative grading at CLS. That is because when you go out in the world and start applying these new skills and tools that you have as a paralegal, you need to be competent and successful in displaying these skills. So if you happen to score 70% or lower on something, you're going to redo it. You're going to talk to your instructor. You're going to figure out where you went wrong, what wrong path you may have taken. If you overthought something, whatever the case may be, you'll have an opportunity to restudy, get yourself back on track, and redo the assignment. It's not a big deal. The end goal is to be successful. That's what we want you to be. And again, you can find those syllabi for each course that we have, especially for the advanced paralegal topics. By going to the About Us tab, you can do it multiple ways. You can either go to the advanced paralegal and then drill down to the syllabus for that course and then dive in, or go to the About CLS tab, click on syllabi, then click on advanced paralegal. When it opens, you'll see a list of all 16, and you can easily click on each individual topic. These are what the digital badges look like for each one of the topics for our paralegal course and the advanced. We partner with Credly. It is one of the premier issuing companies of digital badges in the education world. and they're pretty cool. You know, getting that advanced certificate to put on your wall, that's a piece of paper, and that's good. And it says, you know, you took this program and you started on this date and you ended on that date and it went through this school, which is fabulous and frame worthy, absolutely. But the cool thing about the digital badge is that it not only gives you all that information, but it will enable a potential employer to drill down into the actual skills that you learned and developed while taking this program. That's what they're going to pay you for, to actually do the work. And that's what the training's for, to learn how to do the work. So the digital badge is definitely an asset to take with you upon completion of this program. And they are shareable on social media, websites, your LinkedIn profile, and more. So as far as the advanced program, it is an optional thing for majority of our students. But those that live in California, you probably already know how special you are, and that is one of the only states in the country wherein paralegal is actually a regulated profession. The rest of the country, not so. But in California, it is. And you are required, if you're going to plan to work as a paralegal in California, to be in compliance with the California Business and Professions Code 6450, which literally dictates how many hours you must have vested in substantive legal training. Our combination of our paralegal and advanced paralegal certificate meet those guidelines precisely. We actually designed the length of the advanced program to be in compliance with professional business and profession code 6450. So it meets the clock hours and that 24 semester units of substantive legal training needed to comply. There are no California Business and Professions Code police running around checking on people. But if you're intending to work in the legal profession, you need to uphold the law, and that's what it is. So it's actually the employer that is required to attest that all of their paralegals that they're billing as such are in compliance. So you want to make sure that you're not going to put your employer at any risk. So completion of the two programs will meet the code. If you have other legal training and you have questions about how they might apply toward your compliance, you can certainly talk to an enrollment counselor, and I would suggest you speak with your employer. But those two programs, if you have nothing else, will absolutely take care of that need. If you've been on this track for a little while already, you know that yes, paralegals absolutely work in law firms. That's a given. Everybody realizes that, but it's a very transferable skill set. And this advanced program actually enables you to be even more transferable and more qualified in a variety of areas because you can specialize in specific things. So they work in real estate, state, country, county agencies, federal government agencies, finance, corporations, banking industry, insurance companies, healthcare, education, all over. Paralegal skills are applicable. With the advanced topics, you know, if you're working for a government agency or even an independent document preparer role, you may want that immigration law topic under your belt, or the victim advocacy. If you're going to work in corporation, I would recommend that you take business law. A law firm that specializes in divorce and custody cases, family law is going to be a critical need for you. Look through the topics, make some decisions on, you know, where do you aspire to land when you get that job? If you're not really sure, you can always take a variety. And if you end up landing in a role that we happen to have specialty training for, Even though you've taken some others, you might want to come up and just pick up that topic. We have students that bounce in and out of, picking up things as they move throughout their career all the time. And our doors are always welcome for our alumni to pick up additional training. I did mention a moment ago, legal document preparers. In California and Arizona, it's actually a designated role. And California has the same requirements as California Business and Professions Code, and Arizona did model their requirements for an LDP, a legal document preparer, after California's requirements. So if that is your end goal and you want to be an independent LDP, you would need to complete the original paralegal certificate or equivalent training, and at minimum of 24 semester units, which is what our advanced program is, 6 topics in the advanced to be in compliance for that. New resource for all of our paralegal students and those who have completed at least 60% of a course gain entrance into our exclusive CLS Career Resource Center. This is a one-stop career resource center, and it's got career training tools in there, planning tools, resume review, job alert reminders. You can actually upload your resume. We are part of BARBRI Global. BARBRI is got some extensive reach into law firms as they train 90+% of all law school graduates to ever sit for their bar exam. And we've got another piece of BARBRI that works with CLEs, that's continuing legal education for attorneys. So access into this career center, and it's exclusive. It's not like Indeed, open to the public or anything like that. This is for our graduates and our folks. So if you are looking for a new job, a new career, or need some advice along that way, getting access into the resource center is paramount on your list of to-dos, I would think. There is a blog. We do a quarterly webinar series that provides tips from actual hiring professionals that are in the field. We've had guest speakers in the last couple of live events from Robert Half. That's a legal recruiting entity. We also have had people from large law firms that are in charge of hiring paralegals, HR professionals that hire nothing but legal staff. And then the career resource guide is also available to our students. So we're going to skip over this slide. I'll let you look at the pictures for a minute, but I think we already discussed legal document preparer roles and what you need to do, be in compliance with the code for that. How to actually enroll in this program. One, CLS is an educational partner with 150 plus accredited college and universities nationwide. Not every partner school offers the advanced program, but most of them do. I recommend that you check on our website to see if the partner school near you offers this program. And if not, choose a neighboring state or neighboring community that has one of our partner schools. Either would work. Regardless of which school you select, the curriculum, the training will all be the same because that belongs to CLS and the instructors work for CLS. But the certificate you earn upon completion would be issued by the partner school you select. Most of all these partners that you're seeing here, we have been working with for many, many years. And not only are they sending students to the programs, but some of them actually take the registration themselves. If that is the case, that your course fee needs to be paid to one of our partner schools versus paid directly on our website, it will say so on the website. If you have any questions along that road, you can absolutely communicate with our enrollment counselors. They are available from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, Central Standard Time. Everything can be purchased through our site. Each one of those individual topics is $550. Tuition for the full program would be $3,300. We do have a bundled discount. So if you are pursuing the entire Advanced Paralegal Certificate, if you purchase all 6 up front, you will get a $300 discount, and they would your course fee would be $3,000. Required books vary by topic. There's a couple topics on that list that don't require any books at all. And then there are others that may have 1 or 2 books, but the majority of them require one. We use a nutshell series that is published by West Academic. And you could absolutely look up any of the required books in the bookstore on our website at legalstudies.com. Westlaw Access, online access to the online law library system, is only required for the advanced legal research topic. You do not need a Westlaw subscription for any other topics within this program. Our Affirm and PayPal options are available upon checkout screen on our website when you register. And if you want to use any of those, just click on it when you prepare to check out. It'll take you to their third-party site, ask for a little bit of information, and render a decision for you very quickly. If you are approved, you can bundle your books and your course fee all in one and break it down into 3 to 18 months worth of payments. There are no payments on the first 30 days. We also deal with or work with PayPal credit and Pay in 4. And I believe our contact information is up next. Our direct number, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time is 1-800-522-7737. We do have a chat feature on our website that you can also utilize during normal business hours. You could feel free to send an email to info@legalstudies.com or go directly to our website at www.legalstudies.com. Our courses do start every 8 weeks, as we have 6 opportunities per year. And the next one is starting on August 21st. It is just literally right around the corner. We'd love to have you join us in that session, and you could register ASAP.
All right, awesome. Thank you, Stephanie. We do have a few questions here. First question we have is, are any of the advanced course topics state specific?
They are not. Everything that CLS teaches is on a federal level. State specific things are taught on the job.
Perfect, thank you. And can the payment options be customized?
Not sure. I would need a little more context on that. They break the payments up into 3 to 18 months. You can choose whichever scenario you want. We do allow folks to pay for topics one at a time, pay as you go. You could bundle them. You could, do any combination thereof. Affirm and PayPal are third-party vendors. We don't make their rules. If you want to use one of those options to pay your course fees and your books, then there is contact information to reach them directly for anything unique that might be in your situation. I can tell you that for Affirm, they will allow co-signers, and they do accept a very wide range of credit.
Perfect, thank you. If I want to specialize in constitutional law, will this course allow me to do that, or would I need to take additional training?
The constitutional law topic is going to enable you to specialize in that specific topic. There, we do not have additional training. This is not law school, so there's not, 4 different levels of the same course, although you can get multiple levels of Westlaw training. We do a basic Westlaw training in the paralegal course. There is an advanced legal research class in the advanced paralegal that we're talking about today. And then we have our most senior level of advanced legal research and writing. That is a standalone certificate. That's our most senior level. But each one of these topics enables someone to specialize in that area of law. And to know exactly what you're going to learn in any individual topic, I recommend you look at the syllabus for that topic. All the learning objectives are listed. We tell you before you enroll exactly what we're going to teach you.
Perfect. Thank you. It looks like we have 2 more questions here. One of the questions is, are there any internship opportunities that you offer, or like through the Career Center, I'm assuming?
We do not do internships, but the Career Center is more comprehensive than just a job post. And there are career advising opportunities in there where you can actually speak to someone, you can get your resume reviewed and things like that.
Perfect. And then the last question that we have is, do you get a certificate of completion for each advanced topic that you complete?
No, you earn a digital badge for each individual topic. In order to earn the paper certificate, or a lot of our universities are going green now, so digital certificate that you could print yourself. To get the certificate, you need to complete 6 out of 16. Each individual topic yields its own individual digital badge.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I see that is all of the questions that we have for today. I do want to thank you, Stephanie. With that, we're going to close out the webinar. And I'd also like to thank everyone for attending today. If you have any further questions we did not get to, please do not hesitate to reach out to us at the phone number or email on the screen, and our enrollment counselors are ready to assist you. We will be sending out the video recording of this webinar if you would like to watch it back, so please keep an eye on your inbox for that by the end of this week. Our traditional online course session will begin on Monday, August 21st. And yeah, a special thank you to everybody and Stephanie for your time today. We will see you next time.
Thank you. Have a great day.